Hi guys, today we are going to discuss Cambridge Assessment International Education for Lower Secondary Past Paper 2022 paper for the code 111/01 and it's English paper 1 non-fiction. So the enclosed material is insert, so we have to read and total duration 1 hour 10 minutes. Total is 50. So this consists of two sections, section A and B. Section A is reading the text and answer the comprehension. Section B will be writing, and so we divide the section A and B each into 30 minutes as we are given 1 hour and 10 minutes for reading the text. All right, let's see the inserts together for 5 minutes maximum. So the inserts for paper 1 is non-fiction, and this is text A. And then this is text B. Let's read text A first. All right, text A, 5 minutes from now. We're done with this paper 1. Now let's say go to the question. So it consists of around 31 line with the glossary at the end. Alright, get started with the question. Alright, now question number 1. Read text A, an article from a cycling magazine in the insert, and then answer question 1 till 9. So text A is for question 1 till 9. Question 1. Which literary technique is used in the headline? Tick one box. Is it a metaphor, hyperbole, alliteration, or an oxymoron? So you're given 10 seconds to find the answer in the headline here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, this is the headline. Have you got your answer? Is this metaphor, hyperbole, or alliteration, or an oxymoron? Let's check the answer. So the answer is an alliteration. This is the explanation. What is alliteration? What is metaphor, hyperbole, and oxymoron? So here we go. This is a metaphor. It's comparison between two things without using the connecting word as and like. So example, the snow is as a white blanket. The calm lake was a mirror about what was to come. That is metaphor. Next, alliteration is the use of same beginning consonant sound in a line of words like Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. That's alliteration. Next, oxymoron is a phrase that combines normally contradictory terms like jumbo shrimp, soft frogs, almost exactly same difference. So, like cowards die many times before their death. Well, hyperbole is exaggerates statement or claims. Uh, Example, the walk was 1,000,000 miles long. I ate 5,000 pancakes for breakfast. The bag of gift weighs a ton. So that will be hyperbole. So in first number one, our answer is alliteration since we have in here classic cycling is repeated C classic and C cycling. So same beginning of C. That will be alliteration. So we hope it's clear. Now let's move on to second question. Now second question says, look at the first two paragraph lines 1 to 10. Lines 1 to 10. So here we go. Lines 1 to 10 is in yellow box. So where do the spring classics takes place? 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, you have not finished. You may pause this video. So we trace the line quickly, the word quickly here. To get the idea that in Europe, that is the answer, in Europe. So that will be our answer. You get the same. So here we go. We type down our answer. Europe. So that will be our answer. Spring classics take place in Europe. Don't forget to put the full stop. Alright, let's move on to 2B. So for the whole question number 2, A, B, C is still in line the same box 1 to 10. Line 1 to 10. Question B says, which magazine published these articles? 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer, guys. So is Cycling World, where is the Cycling World? Is in here, Cycling World. Here we go, Cycling World is the magazine. Next, question 2C, still in the same box. Why do competitors give maximum effort in each of the spring classics? So you'll be given 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Or you got the answer? If you have not, you may pause this video for a while. Let's open up the answer. Here we go. We type down the answer. The classic cycle races are the most prestigious road cycling races. So where do we find the word prestigious? Here, the most prestigious road cycling races in the international calendar. So that will be the reason why competitors give maximum effort in each of the classic spring classics. Next, we move on to question 3. Now, question 3 says, explain what the writer's opinion about Tour de France. So, is, give a quotation from the text to support your answer. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. So the Tour de France is the climax of the bike racing seasons. So that it will be a quotation is in here. The Tour de France, the climax of the bike racing season. Right? So it's the climax of the base bike racing seasons. Now we move on to question 4. Alright, question 4, look at this phrase associated with cobbles and cows, lines 3 till 4. What does this tell the reader about the races? Right, cobbles and cows is shaded in green, lines 3 till 4. So we have to tick 2 boxes. The races go across challenging terrain. The races are not very well organized. The races pass through natural landscapes. The races are all completely off-road. The races have unpredictable outcomes. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You got your answer? So let's open up. If you have not finished, you may pause this video. So our two answers are the races go across challenging terrain and the races have unpredictable outcomes. How do we know? So cobbles and chaos, it means first of all we know given the definition of cobbles is rounded stones used to service the road, so cycling through cobbles will be quite a challenging terrain. And chaos, it means it might have unpredictable outcomes, so that will be the answer for that. This option, the races are not very well organized, is not stated there. In fact, many spectators can come to watch. It means this is a quite organized spring classic cycling event, right? The races pass through natural landscape, doesn't say so, and the races are all completely off-road. Not really, doesn't say about that. So we only can connect cobbles and chaos with challenging terrain and unpredictable outcomes. Alright, let's move on to number 5. Uh, Question 5, the writer does not necessarily agree with all the information in the first paragraph. Which two words or phrases tell the reader this? 2 words or phrases. So 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have got your answers. Even if you have not, you may pause this video. Let's reveal the answer. So the two words will be often, considered, and so-called. Where is it? So here are the two words, often, considered, and so-called. So it shows that the writer does not necessarily agree with the information in the first paragraph. This is first paragraph. The writer wrote often considered the true cycling fans' favorite races, and also many writers so-called classic specialists. So shows like the writer may not be agree with that so-called classic specialist, and the writer in here may not be agree with the true cycling fans' favorite races. Alright, let's move on. Number 6. Here we go, number 6. How does the writer feel about Straight Bianchi's status as genuine classics? 10 seconds from now. The passage about Straight Bianchi is here. The written in the bold. So we just read here to get the answer. Okay, 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. If you have not finished, you may pause this video for a while. So the answer may be the writer is surprised. So you can see from the remark as although one of the youngest, so it says although one of the youngest has rapidly acquired the status of a genuine classic. So the writer is surprised about that. Alright, let's move on. Alright, now we are in Question 7. What does seal the deal line 27 refer to? Let's check line 27. Here we go. This is seal the deal. What does that refer to? 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Seal the deal in line 27 refer to winning. Winning the race. The race is so winning the Milan-San Remo race. That will be line 27. So the winner is Vincenzo Nibali, a recent winner, sealed the deal. So that's meaning winning the Milan-San Remo race. Next. Okay, now we are in question 8. Explain why a spectator might find Milan-San Remo both dull and exciting. Give 2 ideas. So Milan-San Remo is here, this passage. The whole thing, we have to check it out. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I got your answer. If you have not, we may pause this video. Let's check out the answer, guys. So it is dull as it is a relatively flat race, and it's exciting because there's overtaking in the closing kilometers. So it says here, one of the due to its relatively flat course, or not much things to see or watch, to just the casual cycling on a flat course road, and that is why it's dull and exciting, since there is a closing kilometer, so a well-timed attack. So proximity to the finish is often the springboard for attack for climbers looking out for sprinters. So there will be some surprise at the finishing or closing kilometer, which is mentioned here, how Vincenzo Nibali win the Milan-San Remo race. Next. Here we go. Now we're in question 9. There are 2 different types of riders named in articles. What names are given to them? 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer, guys. So it's sprinters and non-sprinters or climbers. We can check from here. This word for sprinter. Sprinter is specialized in flat course, while non-sprinters uh, specialized for extremely steep and narrow climb up path. So plenty of climb. So some cyclists are sprinters, so some are non-sprinter, or they are called climbers. They are specialized for extremely steep and narrow climb path. So for this one, we can say sprinters and non-sprinters, or are also sprinters and climbers. So non-sprinter is climbers. Those who are specialized for extremely steep and narrow climb up path are called climbers. Let's move on to question 10. Question 10 says, read text B in the insert advice from a cycle trail organization, then answer question 10 till 13. Let's check text B for 5 minutes. Okay guys, this is text B. Let's zoom in to read. You may take screenshots if you like to, so you can keep in your laptop or print it out while doing this question. Let's zoom in so we can read properly. Alright, let's start reading. Alright, that's the end of the reading. Okay, let's check question 10. Look at lines 6 till 7 is already shaded in blue. 6 and 7. Why are these not the sort of question you should be asking yourself on the trail 10 seconds from now?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2,
Alright.
1.
Alright guys, let's open up the answer. If you have not finished, you may pause this video. Well, the answer is you should be prepared. You shouldn't ask, am I ready for this? Am I up to it? Not, or is that a jump ahead? So you should be prepared before the trails. Next. So you should be prepared before writing a trail. Alright, next. Now we on question 11. What literary techniques does the writer use in text B to get the message across? Tick two boxes. Is it hyperbole, repetition, oxymoron, personification? So hyperbole, repetition, oxymoron, personification, or hypothetical questions. You're given 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, you got your answer. Let's tick two box. Okay, so we take repetition and hypothetical questions. So you can see from the text B, there's be safe, be realistic, be prime, be prepared, be ready. So that is the repetition. So next hypothetical questions will be, do you have a road map? Could you repair a bike on the trail if you need? For long, and what about the weather? So are you carrying spares or an extra inner tube, for instance? So that will be the question. Next. Now we are in question 12. Compare text B and A. How could the writer of text B use layout and presentation as it is used in text A to make the information in text B clearer? Give two ideas. So we have to compare text A and text B. So here we go. This is text A and this is text B. So we can compare. So the idea is to compare text A and B and give two ideas. How could the writer of text B use the layout and presentation in text A to make the information clearer? So let's compare the text A and B in one screen. Here we go. Let's see text A. This is text B. So we got 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you have not finished. You may pause this video. Let's open up the answer. So we do 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So this is text A. So let's open up the answer. While the answer may be use more subheadings, like text A has many subheadings, and text A has glossary, the meaning of cobbles, while text B don't have, so use glossary. That will be one possible answer. If you have any other option, you may write down in the comment section in Susan Hira YouTube channel. So if you need to clarify your answer, we'll reply to you. Next, now we're in question 13. Some friends have decided to spend the day at Wild Wheels Trail Park and have chosen the long distance moderate trail. Complete their checklist below. Compulsory kit, recommended kit, essential equipment, essential provisions, trail color. Before setting off, check 1, 2, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines to fill. Try to fill all the lines to get full marks, and you're given 10 seconds. If you have not finished, you may pause this video.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. So, compulsory kit will be helmet and gloves. Here you go, helmet and gloves. So, recommended kit, protective garments, essential equipment, road map, and also spares an extra inner tube. Essential provision will be high energy food and water. Trail color, so they have decided to do the moderate trail. The moderate will be the color. We check the color will be blue, easy green, moderate blue, difficult red, and severe black. So we answer blue as they choose the moderate trail. Next, before setting off, so check trail grading information to know which trails to start. Is it easy, moderate, difficult, or severe? What is the weather further up the hill? So we check this one, trail grading information, and the weather. We have to check the weather. So the weather at the trailhead might be fine, but further up the hill it could be a lot colder. So what is the weather further up the hill now? And what about the trail condition? That will be before setting off. They have to check these three things. All right. Next, we move on to question 13b. Now, question 13b says summarize the information they need to know before starting on a cycle trail. Use up to 40 words, so we have to use information from here. So you will be given full marks. The tip for this: don't write more than 40 words, not even extra one. So maximum is 40, 39, less than 40 will be okay. And you have to use information from here. All right. Before setting off this 1, 2, 3. Now you got 10 seconds, and if you have not finished, you may pause this video.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Here's the example of the correct answer. They should check which level they are and the trail grading information for that level. Besides that, they need to know the recent weather forecast at trailhead and further up the hill, so they may know the trail's condition. So that will be the summary of information they need to know before starting on a cycle trail. Alright, now we are in section B. Section B, write an article for a magazine describing a sporting event or entertainment event that is about to happen in your country. You need to decide what it is. For example, cycling, running, swimming, skiing, music, art, or your own idea. You need to tell the reader when and where the event will take place. You need to describe the details, for example, where it will be, who is involved, and why it is important. Remember to use presentation and layout to organize the information clearly. So this is space, how the place to space your plan here. There we go. So this writing has 25 marks, maximum marks, and you're given 2 pages to write your answer here. 1 page and second page. So here's a tips to do this writing section. So do not write less than half pages. Content should be relevant. Use well-developed language with relevant vocabularies. Paragraphs are well organized throughout the text. So please use correct grammar, punctuation, and spelling. So that's the tips for writing. So that's the end of our discussion today. In case you want to take a screenshot and save this file in your laptop, you may do so. This is page 1. This is page 2. Question 1, 2, and 3. Let me zoom in. Question 1, 2. and question 3, followed by question 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, and also question 9, 10, 11, move to question 12, and we go to question 13a and 13b, and followed by section B, writing for question 14. This is the space for the plan, and this is the 2 pages for writing your answer for section B. So today we have discussed English checkpoint. It's for lower secondary year 9 or grade 8. The questions are taken from past paper April 2022, paper 1. Check link in the description section. You will find all useful links for science, mathematics, and English checkpoint for secondary and primary, and also progression tests from grade 3 up to grade 9, and also other past papers up to grade 12. So check link in the description. Don't forget this. You can click this button under the right bottom corner of this video if you open through Susan Hira YouTube channel. Ring the bell so you will not miss any of our latest video, as we keep updating our resources every week. And subscribe to Susan Hira YouTube channel. It is absolutely free. Like and share to anybody who might need this. Bye bye and see you in the next video. So today's discussion is conducted by Study with Tuition Online. We cater for all the subject and syllabus. If you're interested to join with us, please email us, or if you have any unsolved past paper, you may send to us. We will see what we can do for you. We'll respond you shortly. Well, bye-bye and see you next video. Please don't forget to write in the comment if you have any question, idea, inquiry, or advice or question. Bye and see you in the next video, and we hope today's discussion will be helpful to you. God bless you.